everybody? Welcome. So welcome. So basically, in this wonderful reading that I'm going to be doing, this is going to be for basically for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday reading. And it's going to be for November 7th, the 8th, and the 9th of 2025. So, like I say, it's like November 7th on a Friday, and then November 8th is on a Saturday, and November 9th is on a Sunday. So it's gonna be a wonderful reading, but I hope you all like it. Please enjoy it. Please like it, and this is how it goes. This is the way it's gonna be, and I hope that this turns out very interesting. But this is how it goes in the way of how it goes. So this is gonna be very interesting indeed. So I hope you all like it. Please get a like, please a comment if you want, and let's see what's going on in this situation. No matter what's going on in this situation, and no matter how it is. So let's see. So this oracle card says discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This is how it goes. When you're using the word discipline, you're using it in different ways, in different aspects about your own situation, no matter about how you're general in your whole entire life and everything else. But the way of this is you're trying to, have your own discipline to understand about what's right, what's wrong, this is how it goes. And when you do it, it's like, okay, well, this seems very interesting, I need to do it. But that's how it goes. It's like everything's going to be how it is, whether you like it or not, whether you're going to, exactly what it is, but then you have to believe it. That's how it is, right? So when you do it, it's like, okay, everything's be happening. I know what to do. But this is how it goes. So you have to believe it, right? You have to understand that, right? This is how it is. Because when you make a wise decision, you have to use the word discipline in different ways. That's how it goes, right? That's how it goes in that way. So let's see what's going on. So let's see. So I'm going to go from the left side, and then I'm going towards the right side, and I'm going to figure out who's in the middle of this situation. So the Seven Cups is on the left side, and the Seven Pentacles is reversed on the right side. So let's see. So let's see what's going on. So basically, in this situation, the Seven Cups does represent a delusion here, because you might have a renaissance on how it is going to be your own. Where you get a choice about having a deja vu moment? This is it, right? So you might do it in Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in that way, whether you understand that, right? You're trying to foretell your own situations, no matter what it is, because this is how it goes. This is the way of how to understand that, because that's how it goes. So water signs is representing Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio of the water signs. Now, the Seven of Pentacles here is you already have a career. Obviously, there is. You do have one or you don't. But the way of this is whether you focus on that, whether you need to do something exactly how it is, but this is how it goes, right? So you have to believe it in order to do that, whether you like it or not, but this is how it goes. So let's see what's on the left side. King Wands is upright, there's basically leadership. The Page of Pentacles here says no prospects, and Eight Wands is upright, there's speed. Obviously there is, because when you're focusing on Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as fire signs, there are zodiac signs, and you pay attention to it, right? This is how it goes. And when you do it, it's like you're trying to act like you have leadership, because that's how it goes. It's like everything is going to be very interesting in the ways, you're going to have your own wise choice, no matter how it goes. So it's like, alright, everything's be happening, alright, I know what to do, yes, but this is how it goes. It's like you need to believe in order to do that, right? Seeing is believing. Believing is seeing it as you like. But the way how this is, there's no doubt about it, right? That's how it goes. And when you do it, it's like, okay, this thing very interesting, I know what to do. This is the way it works. Let's see what's going on with this Seven Pentacles here. King of Cups reverse, there's no support. Hierophant reverse, there's no guidance. But the Empress already, there's no nourishment. Obviously there is, because the way how this is, it's like, okay, everything's going to be happening all at once. It's like, okay, this is how it is. This is the way how it goes. This is like a step direction. Yes, it is. But when you do it, it's like you have to make your own wise choice. So who's on the left side? Moon is upright. There's misrotations here. Alright? What's on the right side? The Hangman is upright. There's restrictions here. So when you have restrictions, you have restrictions on the right side. You have to remember that when you have the moon energy, this is misrotations, right? That's how it goes. So let's see what's going on. So let me clarify this moon card. The Hermit reverse, there's no solitude. Leo force is alright. You're gonna have good luck. The Judgment reverse, you're not taking action. Henry reverse, there's no restrictions. And the Tarot is right, there's progress. There's obviously, there is, because that's how it goes. It's like, you need to understand where you need to step aside and know what to do, whether you know to cringe your own progress, because that's how it goes. You're making progress, right? And every day you basically make sure to make progress as long as you feel, right? That's how it goes. It's like, everything has to be all great, but this is not short and sweet, right? This is the way of how it goes. Let's see what's going on with this Hangman situation. The Sun card reverse is negativity, Strength is over, there's bravery, and the Hierophant is over, there's guidance. Obviously there is, because when you have negativity, you're drawing into it, right? You're not gonna have you're gonna have a bad day during the weekend. Like, it's like, why are you doing this? Why are you suffering? Because it's like, there are things I need to understand, whether you need to figure it out, whether you don't like it, whether you don't have it, you don't have the potential, you don't have things that you're looking forward to. That's how it goes. It's like you're trying to make your own wise choice, no matter how it is. It's like you're trying to understand that. It's like you're not playing games. It's like, the way how this is the way it seems to be, whether you like it or not, but that's how it goes. It's like, it's based on your point of view. That's how it goes. What's this Cherry card about? The Tower of Years, there's no healing. Flow Years, there's no change. The Devil Years, there's no obsessions. Alright, so this is the way how it goes. It's like, this is like where you step forward and not a step back in this situation. So let me clarify this Devil card. Wheel of Fortune Years, you're gonna have bad luck. The World of Years, there's incompletion. The Strength is upright, there's bravery. Obviously there is, because you're focused about, you know, having the own potential about when you're having a good weekend rather than having a bad weekend. But the way all this is, you know what's going to be happening in that way, whether you need to have a good way to realize that you're going to have a good day or a bad day. But it all depends on your point of view. That's all it is, right? That's the way it seems to be. What's this Hierophant about? Adjusting yours, you're not taking action. Emperor is upright, there's action. Or there's structure here. The Fool is upright, there's change. Obviously there is, because it's like you're saying, you're thinking to yourself and saying, well, you know, I don't want this anymore, but the way how it is, you're trying to have this whole entire situation. It's like you're saying, like, why me, but it's not, right? This is how it goes, how, and you know, delicate this is, or you know how fragile it seems to be, right? This is how it goes in that way, whether you pay attention to it, you're right. This is how it goes. What's this Strength card about? The Magician is yours, you have no skills. Strength card is upright, there's bravery. The High Priest is upright. So you're using your inner voice, but you're using that bravery, right? You need bravery, right? In order to have your own successful, to have a good weekend, you pay attention to it, right? No matter what you're going to be doing in that way, whether you need to do that, right? It's like, you're going to go with the flow. And when you go with the flow, you pay attention to it, no matter how it is, no matter what stage you're set, or the way how it is. It's like, okay, this seems to be very interesting, I know what to do, yes, but that's how it goes in that way. What's this Fool card on the right side? The Star of Yours, there's no inspiration. World of Yours, there's incompletion. The Sun is upright, there's positivity. Obviously there is. So it's like everything is going to be all different, because this is the way it kind of ends up being, because that's how it goes. It's like, okay, this is going to be very interesting indeed. So let's see. So let me see what's going on for the High Priestess card. So Queen of Cups is upright, there's empathy. Knight of Swords is upright, there's drama here. And the Five of Cups is upright, there's grief. Obviously there is, because when you have that source of having empathy, there's two sides of the story here. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. But when you have drama here, that's how it goes, right? This is the way it seems to be. But the Five of Cups, it does represent grief, because you're grieving about something. I have no idea why, but you need to understand that. This is the way how it goes, where you need to emphasize of how you're feeling in that way, where you go with the flow, where you pay attention, and there's no doubt about it. But the way how this is, there is, right? You have to remember that if you're dealing with another Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it all depends on you. It all depends whether you're basically focusing on another Leo as a fire sign, as a zodiac sign. You pay attention to it, no matter how it goes, right? So things are going to be happening all once, but you have to understand that this is how it goes. What's this Sun card on the right side? The Knight of Cups, there's romance. Two on story, there's planning. And the Ten of Swords right there's basically conclusions. Obviously there is, because you have to believe it. You have to understand of how you're feeling in that way. It's like, okay, well, I don't like this anymore. I basically I quit. Well, it's like, why are you going to be quitting? That's how it goes. So let's see what's going on in the middle of this situation. Nine of Pentacles here, so you're feeling uncomfortable. Now watch this. Yes, you think that you're feeling uncomfortable because things are not going as planned, alright? I understand it. But the way this is like, how would you do this in a different perspective? That's all you can do. But you take a wise choice to understand that. So let me clarify. So I'm going to go from the middle to the right, middle to left. Page of Cups here, there's no loyalty. Ace of Cups here, there's no satisfaction. Ten of Wands here, there's no resilience. Eight of Swords over there's anxiety. Yeah, because you're feeling sad. Right? It's like, why are you having anxiety? Why? Because it's like, you need to understand that. There's a pressure point. Whether if you have anxiety, you're feeling sad, you're whimpering, you don't know what to do. You're in a live right crisis, something like that. I don't know. But you understand, right? So it's like, things are going to be happening all at once, but you understand that, right? If you feel uncomfortable, if things are not going your way, you understand that, right? That's how it goes. What's between the middle and the left side? Ten of Swords separate, there's conclusions. Fools separate, there's change. Ace of Wands separate, there's new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles here, there's no prosperity. Wheel of Fortune, you're going to have good luck. Obviously there is. So there's something that's happening in this situation, no matter what's going to be happening. So let me clarify this Ace of Swords here. Magician separate, there's skill. Sun carriers, there's negativity. High Priestess reverse, you're not using your inner voice. Okay, that's how it goes. What's up with this High Priestess about? The Justice is alright, you're telling the truth. Obviously there is. Because if you're stuck in negativity, you're stuck in it. That's how it goes, where you think that everything's all good, but it's like, no, it's not. That's how it seems to be. Because you understand that, right? This is how it is, because you're trying to understand. What's this Wheel of Fortune about? Two of Pentacles here, so you're basically unbalanced. Emperor upright, you have structure. Knight of Cups, sorry, there's romance. Obviously there is, because it's like everything's gonna be how it is. If you think that everything is out of control or out of balance, things are not going as planned. So let's see what's this Two of Pentacles about. The Five of Pentacles are right, yeah, because you want prosperity, you want money. You want things to be happening in that direction. That's how it goes. What's the middle of this situation? Nine of Pentacles are right, you want trust. Yeah, because that's how it goes. It's like, you need to believe, and you need to behave in a different perspective, because you need to think, okay, well, I need to do it as a very way, right? Now, let's see. Who's on the left side, who's in the middle, who's on the right? A1 star right, there's speed. Lowest reverse, there's no decisions. Five of Cups reverse, there's no grief. Alright, so the A1s is right, there's speed, right? You're speeding through this whole entire situation. You're speeding through this whole entire week. It's like, okay, enough is enough. But the way this is, let's try to keep it together. Let's see what's going on. So it's like, okay, this thing here very happening. So let's see what's going on with this A1s here. Two of Cups here, so there's no relationships or friendships. Okay, so that's how it goes. What's the middle of this situation? Five of Swords, sorry, there's conflict. Alright, there is. Alright, what's on the right side? Ace of Swords, sorry, there's basic understanding here. Okay, so what's going on with this Two of Cups here? The King of Swords is upright, there's knowledge. King of Cups here, there's no support. Ten of Wands here, there's no burdens. Knight of Wands here, there's no maturity. Star here, there's no inspiration. Fool here, there's no change. Wheel of Fortune is upright, you're going to have good luck. Obviously there is. So it's like there's a turning point. Right? I always keep saying this. It's a turning point. You're going from, from the end of the road. It's like you're going through the road and all of a sudden, basically you're making a U-turn. That's how it goes, right? When you're making a U-turn, that's the way where you're focusing on it. You're focusing about having good luck on your side, or having things to be happening. You're going to be opening up. That's how it goes. Let's see what this Five of Swords about. Judgment is over, you're going to take action. 3 1 0, there's no communication. 10 is over, there's healing. Obviously there is. Because when you have no communication, that's how it goes. It's like, why are you feeling like this? Why? Because that's how it goes. You have to understand that you need to be ready. You need to focus on that. You need to behave as a different perspective. That's all you can do. But you have to take a risk. You take about what's going on that way, but you focus on it, right? You're trying to have your own dignity and self-respect, and the way how it goes, that's how it goes, right? That's the way it seems to be. What's this Ace of Swords about? 8 of Swords reverse, there's no anxiety. 7 swords are there, you're feeling deceit. 9 swords reverse, there's no trauma. And the 6 swords are there's movement. Yes, there is, because when you're focusing on that, you're focusing about that's going on, right? It's like it's almost saying like there's a well done situation in this situation, right? It's, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but it says that, right? It's like you're onto a situation and you're trying to get yourself out of it, but you're in it for the long haul, right? That's how it goes. What's the Wheel of Fortune about? The Queen of Cups reverse, there's no empathy, alright? What's in the middle? A Swords reverse, there's a misunderstanding. Yeah? What's on the right side? Seven Pentacles already. So you want a career. Alright, so let me focus on this Queen of Cups here. The Empress reverse, there's no nourishment. Page of Wands reverse, there's no inventions. 6 of Wands reverse, there's no achievement. 3 of Swords already, there's heartbreak. Yeah, because you're feeling sad, you're whimpering, you know what's going on, you mess up, that's how it goes. And when you do, that's how it goes, because you need to understand that, right? It's like, you need to believe whether you're trying to see it as a wonderful feeling, but the way all this is, if you're using the word discipline, you're using it as a different perspective. What's this Ace of Swords about? Page of Swords reverse, there's no education. 8 of Pentacles reverse, there's no perfection. 8 of Wands reverse, there's no speed. King of Pentacles already, there's security. Yes, that's how it goes, right? It's like you're seeing it as a different perspective. That's all you can do. What's this 7 of Pentacles about? 10 of Swords reverse, there's incompletion. 3 Cups upright, there's celebrations. 6 Swords reverse, there's no movement. 5 Cups over, there's grief. Alright? What's opposite between this King of Pentacles about? Page of Cups over, there's loyalty. Yeah, because the way all this is, the way I'm going to see it, in order to have a different perspective, that's all you can do. It's like you take a risk. You take about how things are in that perspective, that's all you can do. So you might be dealing with another Gemini or Aquarius, you might deal with Pisces against Scorpio, you might deal with another Pisces against Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there's actually 12 zodiac signs in this picture right here, because that's how it goes. So you have to focus on that. It's like this is the way it seems to be, right? So you have to understand that the way of this is, it's like you're saying to yourself, it's like, well, this is the way it works. This is the way it happens. This is the way of how it goes. So I hope you all understand this weekend reading, and this is how it is. So I hope you all like it. Please understand that this is a wonderful feeling, and I hope you all like it and enjoy it, and this is the way it seems to be. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to you all, and I'll see you next time when I do. And thank you so much, because this is the way it happens. So thank you. And bye for now. Ready, thank you, and thanks, and bye.